Well, the other Google Drive feature here that we want to share with you here is called Workspaces. Workspaces is a relatively new addition to Google Drive. And maybe you haven't even noticed that it's been over there in that left side panel of your drive. So I'm going to open up Workspaces here. And what Workspaces will do is it will pull together for you the different documents of no matter what type they are that you want to create a workspace for because you know when you're working on them, you're tending to go back and forth between those same types of documents. So you can see that I created a couple of them here. I have one for presentations that I have coming up, and you can see that I have some different examples of what those are. And I just added those items into that workspace. And I had another one here for some Safer Internet Day resources that I was also working on. But to create a workspace is really pretty simple. You go up and you hit the Create Workspace button. I have some stuff coming up for a project on PBIS. And so I'm going to start pulling this PBIS one together. And it's going to say, okay, well, let's add some files here. So I'm going to choose to add files. And again, if you know where it is, you can go to that document by searching in your drive. If it's one you've been working on recently, this tends to be one of my go-to ones. Then you can find them there as well. Like I know this presentation here called NVT January 10th is one of those. And I also know that this North Virtual Training Team is also another one of those. Okay, and so I can click to insert those. Then it's going to, once I put something in there, it's using AI in the background, believe it or not, here to come up with some other files that are also going to be related to that. And you could see it suggesting some different ones to pull in here for me. And looking at these, yeah, I want that one in there and I can choose that one. And then if I know there's another one somewhere in here, I can go back to the add files. Then when you have the ones that you want in there, you just choose done and you can see that it creates that workspace for you. If for some reason you don't want a particular file in that workspace anymore, you can hover over the more buttons there and you can choose to remove that one from the workspace. You can also choose to share it and organize it in some different ways that David talked about right from within the workspace as well. So maybe I just remove that one. You can also remove an entire workspace by hovering over the more actions again and choose to remove it as well. You can also choose to hide it or rename it as you wish. So those are some cool things that I think you're able to do with those workspaces because I think it's pretty helpful to have all the documents that you're currently on your palette that you need to have access to in one handy little space.